When this fire hit Paradise, it burned down a lot, like a huge portion of the jiu-jitsu culture. People started moving away. Like, we had more than 60 families. Now I have 3 kids in my kids class and 12 or 13 adults in my adult class. The only thing that kept me going through this situation was working with those guys and knowing that what I was building was going to keep us together. I can only imagine how it was if you had a kid or 2 and a wife you were trying to take care of through this situation. We've all been through hard things in the last 12 years that this school's been around. So like when hard things go down, we come together and we help each other through them. This was so heavy that no one had anything. So the only thing I could think of doing to make it better was like, I'm gonna rebuild the school as fast as possible so at least we can train jiu-jitsu, right? Like your life can be messed up, but if you get your hour and a half on the mat for the day, you're gonna feel better and we'll get through this situation and the stress won't be as bad and we'll have a safe place that feels like what we do, you know? And like that to me was like a huge important thing that had to be done to rebuild the jiu-jitsu culture here and to make sure that the people who have put a really long time into developing it still get a chance to work on it and see it to be the thing we dreamed about it being. So Americana is basically rising from the ashes. Paradise burned down. We could have quit or we could have kept going. You know, those were our 2 options. Americana would never leave this area because what we have with these people, like people have said it to me, man, you're rising from the ashes, like the phoenix from the fire.
You know, the jiu-jitsu community at large started to, host Mushu, and Mushu was a great ambassador for jiu-jitsu, not just jiu-jitsu, but for Paradise. He brought his team to our school and taught a seminar, and they talked about being happy with what you have. It would have been really easy for him to just say, that's it, I'm done. I'm gonna get another job and just train and have fun with myself. But as a martial arts instructor, you could tell that he had a great sense of responsibility. Can't say enough about his drive, and his passion to really push through. It shows how much he cares about jiu-jitsu and how much he cares about his students who really love jiu-jitsu.
My daughter's best friend, her dad actually is a member at this gym, and I was looking to train at one of the gyms, and he really recommended that I come and introduce myself to Andrew. And when I did, I knew right off the bat that this was the place I wanted to train. I just knew that these guys were a good group of guys to roll with. I think everybody's here to learn from one another, to help teach each other, and just overall just improve. And then I think once you're here, I think you do realize that it is like a little family.
It's a great group of people. Every time you come, everybody's so smiling, everybody's always joking around, having a great time. They're just great people to be around.
What jiu-jitsu is for me is it's therapy. Like, despite what the actual grappling aspect of it is. But man, you're able to exert all this energy out on another person that's willingly there to grapple with you. And honestly, you can't be mad after jiu-jitsu.
Even the next day after the fire, all I could think about was like, what's training gonna be like? When am I gonna be able to train? And I remember, getting really emotional, crying with Andrew in the back, and I just told him, I'm like, man, I need a school to go to. I want to keep this going. This is such a big part of my life. So now we're gonna get a school. And we somehow figured it out, you know, and we started building this place in the mall, and we got the mats down, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually gonna happen. And it's just like that. It's a phoenix rising from the ashes. Like I doubted that we were ever gonna start up a gym again, you know, at least in this area, and we did. And we're gonna come back stronger. Our gym is state of the art. I mean, I'm just looking forward to building a huge jiu-jitsu community in the Chico area, and I can't wait.